Yo, what's good people? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a serious one, the massive theft and corruption in Africa. Yeah, we're talking billions gone missing, leaders living lavish while the people are patterned with poverty. But don't get it twisted, things are starting to shift, so let's break it down. Farm. Nigeria is a madness. Since the 1960s, they've made over 400 billion from oil, yeah? But where's it gone? Man still seeing potholes, dodgy electricity, and bare youths out here struggling. One big example, General Sani Abacha, the former military boss. My guy looted so much that Nigeria is still recovering his money decades later. We're talking about over 3 billion stashed abroad. Recently, some of that cash got sent back from Swiss banks, but imagine how many schools and hospitals could have been built if it wasn't robbed in the first place. Now Kenya, yeah, same vibes. Back in the 90s, there was this Goldenberg scandal. Billions in state money just disappeared in a dodgy gold export scheme. Fast forward, and the National Youth Service (NYS) scandal pops off in 2018. Millions stolen that was supposed to train young people. So instead of empowering the next generation, certain politicians were out here flexing with stolen cash. Proper daylight robbery, fam. South Africa had its own thing. They call it state capture. Under Jacob Zuma's presidency, the Gupta family basically ran the show. They were deciding who got contracts, who got sacked, even who ran government departments. Billions wasted while unemployment and poverty stayed peak. But safe to say, South Africans weren't having it. Protests, media exposés, and the courts finally caught up. Zuma ended up in jail for contempt of court in 2021. So the people showed you can fight back in it. Then, you got the Democratic Republic of Congo sitting on trillions in minerals, cobalt, gold, coltan, you name it. But instead of making the country rich, they loot funds warlords, dodgy companies, and corrupt officials. That's why DRC is one of the richest countries on paper, but millions of people there live in poverty. Proper violation, man. But not everywhere is doom and gloom. You get me? Rwanda, after the genocide, patterned up heavy. They brought in digital government services, clamped down on bribes, and today Kigali is one of the cleanest cities in Africa. Botswana too, they used diamond money wisely. Instead of letting it get looted, they reinvested in health, education, and infrastructure. So it proves, if the leadership's on point, Africa can shine different. So what's the verdict? Corruption has held Africa back, no doubt. Billions stolen means hospitals not built, kids not in school, and economies not leveling up, but the tide's turning. Young people are waking up, technology is making it harder to steal in silence, and the world's watching more closely. If the next generation keeps the pressure, yeah, Africa could flip the script from corruption to creation. Anyway, drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Africa can actually clean up corruption, or are the big men too patterned up to let go? Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bless.